Python programming language has over 60 built-in functions to help you code more efficiently. In this video, we will discuss the function vars. Hi Python developers. In today's video, we're exploring the vars function, a built-in Python tool for accessing object attributes or the local variable scope. By the end of this video, you'll know what vars does, when to use it, and how it simplifies introspection in Python. Let's dive in. What is the vars function? It's a Python built-in function that returns the dictionary attribute of an object or the current local scope as a dictionary. Here's the syntax: vars and an optional object. The optional argument is the object whose attributes you want to inspect. If it's omitted, it returns a dictionary of the current local variables. The result is a dictionary that represents the object's namespace or the local variable scope. So why use vars? It's an essential tool for debugging and introspection. Some key concepts include object attributes. You can access or inspect the attributes of an object dynamically. You can view the current local variable scope as a dictionary, and it enables you to work with an object's properties programmatically. You'd use vars when you're debugging or inspecting the attributes of an object, when you're viewing or manipulating the local variable scope programmatically, and when you're dynamically working with objects or modules to inspect or modify their attributes. Let's start with a basic example of using vars to inspect an object's attributes. Here vars returns the _dict_ attribute of the person object, showing its properties as a dictionary. You can call the vars function without an argument to inspect the current local variable scope. In this example, vars returns a dictionary of all the variables defined in the local scope. Vars can also be used to dynamically update attributes of an object. Here we define the class car with an init constructor function that will set the brand and the model attributes of the car. Then we create a car instance as a Toyota Corolla. Then using the vars function, we create a dictionary called attributes on the car object. Finally, we can pull from that dictionary the model attribute of the car. So here, vars car provides a direct reference to the object's attributes, allowing dynamic modification. The vars function can also be used to inspect the attributes of a module. This example shows how vars can inspect the namespace of a module, listing its functions and constants. Here are some important points about the vars function. If you pass an object to vars, it must have a _dict_ attribute. Otherwise, it raises a type error. Using vars without arguments only works in the local scope. And finally, avoid modifying the dictionary returned by vars unless you know what you're doing, as it directly affects the object or scope. And that's the vars function. To recap, it returns the _dict_ attribute of an object or the local scope as a dictionary. It's great for debugging, introspection, and dynamic programming. Use it to inspect or modify object attributes or local variables. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Python tips. Happy coding!